It's another day. It's around 3 o'clock right now when I'm recording this. I'm feeling good. It's actually still sunny outside. Um, and yeah, okay, so this morning I didn't wake up so well. Like, I basically, um, had like trouble sleeping. So when I woke up, my mind was just like, not this. Like, this is not the vibe. But I was like, we're gonna get up, we're gonna have a shower. And that's what I did. And I felt good after that. And then I did some like small things like meditating. Um, what else did I do? Oh yeah, I went to Tesco, right? I went to Tesco and I got a meal deal. Because I wanted to eat something proper, but because not to say that I haven't been eating anything proper, but like I wanted to make sure that I was gonna eat something that was like not unhealthy. So I did get myself a meal deal, but my mind was constantly getting distracted, and this is the thing with me. And I don't know if anyone else struggles with this, but like it's hard for me to just focus on one thing, and I'm realizing now like it's better for me to just not fill my day with loads of distractions and really center myself more in the moment and be like, okay, what can I do right now to improve my mood and not base it off like a future event or an external thing. Um, and yeah, like I remember after when I went to Tesco, I just felt drained. Like I remember eating my food and I was like, I'm gonna go. And then I looked around as well at some stuff, but I feel like with like supermarkets and like places like that, I'm just in fight or flight, and not really that, but like kind of, because there's just so many distractions around me, like so many products, and it's like my mind can't focus. I literally was looking around and I was like, oh my god, I can't even pick one thing. But yeah, I'm proud of myself for still making that decision, and I was able to like, you know, achieve my goal, but I need to make sure that I'm not pushing myself too much and like doing too much all the time, because I do that. Like I do too much, and then I'm like, oh, why do I feel so overwhelmed? Why do I have so much anxiety? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just slowing the fuck down and like not doing too much, because I struggle with that so much. And yeah, when I got back, I was like, let me just nap for a bit, and I did, which was really cute because I needed that. Um, I think as well, just with like me eating and like, I'm definitely just responsibly eating. Like I'm not eating junk food and like all that, but I think just being more careful with what I eat and consume. And I definitely spoke about this in one of my other videos, but it's like you kind of become what you eat and like what you consume. I know people say that's stupid, but it's really true. And I'm starting to know this, like you literally become what you eat and you become what you consume, because like if you're just consuming content all day that's like boring or definitely not good for your energy, like I look at some shows like The Friends and like very like boring sitcoms, and these types of shows, they just dull your mind and they don't actually, what's the word, help you like get up, and do stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like I think I've done this quite a lot, but it's like honestly the amount of times I've done that where I'm like, I have too much going on in my head. Let me just distract myself by like even more by like watching a show. And it's not to say you can't watch a show, like you can do whatever you want, but I definitely know with me, I do that, and I need to not watch like shows that are just dull and like not gonna make me feel better. I need to boost my energy, and you know, time in this world is taken for granted all the time, and that didn't make sense, but like we often take time for granted and we don't get it back. Like I feel as if the more we just embrace the present moment and be like, right, I'm not anywhere else, what can I do right now that will help me? And that's why I like journaling a lot. I like you know, connecting with myself, and even listening to music. I think as long as you're not listening to music too much and like doing it too much, it's actually not bad, because I think if you listen to music too much and like you're just drowning out your thoughts and your feelings, that's unhealthy. That's where you need help. And I've definitely done that. Like, I think there was a time in my life where I literally was doing that, and I now know it was very unhealthy. But I think you need to just, you know, control yourself, control your thoughts, control your emotions. But it can be hard sometimes when people say that, and I have that as well. Like, it's not really always easy to control your thoughts and your emotions, because, like, those are two things that are very, if you're like sensitive or something, you can't really detach, do you know what I mean? So like, it's not that easy. But I think at least being aware of that, like, you're not your thoughts, you're not like, you know, your mind, like, you're stronger than that, is definitely better. So not being controlled by your mind, and if all shit fails, like you're having too many thoughts, your mind is going everywhere, listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you to do? And I think the only way you're going to know that is by literally like looking at all your decisions or thoughts, whatever, and being like, what is my heart calling me to do? What do I really, really want to do? And also making sure that's not going to hurt you in the long run. But like, what do I want to do that won't cause me harm and in the long term will literally help me? Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to be careful, because sometimes your thoughts can be very deceiving, and I've done that. But it's like, you can have a good thought and you can be like, oh, let me like go buy this packet of like crisps or like, let me go buy this chocolate bar or cake. And in the moment you're like, fucking hell, I want to do this. And then tomorrow you wake up with a pimple on your face, or, you know, I don't know, throughout the week you do that every day, and then you become like, you gain more weight, and you're like, oh my god, why have I why have I gained so much weight? Do you know what I mean? So I think being very wise, and I think what's helped me the most is with every decision, long term, knowing the cause and effect, and like not overthinking too much, but being like, if I do this, then just knowing it and being aware of it. Because I think if you're not aware of like what you're doing, that's where it goes wrong. So yeah, like, as long as you're aware of, you know, you're gonna do that thing, and like, it's not probably gonna, you know, do good in the long term, but if you want to do it, it's okay. Like, as long as you know that, that's fine. But I know sometimes we literally don't even realise what we're doing, and we're like, I need to stop that because that habit is like not good for me or something. But yeah, I've been drinking water more as well, which is very good, because my body needs water. It needs hydrating. It doesn't need Pepsi. It doesn't need shit like that. It doesn't need fizzy pop 24/7. Because it's just me like kind of numbing my emotions, and like, and people think it's a joke. It ain't a fucking joke. Pop is as bad as alcohol to me now, because, or energy drinks, anything that's just not water, I look as really bad. And it's not to say you can't treat yourself to like a fizzy drink or whatever, but I mean, we all have our own preferences and shit. But personally, for me, I like to drink water now, and trying to drink anything else, it kind of makes me feel funky, unless it's like a nice hot drink or something. So yeah, just being aware of what you're consuming in your body, and also what you watch day to day, is definitely something that we all need to do, and I'm doing like every day. But yeah, the sky's really nice today. Like, it's very cute. Anyways, I don't really know if there's anything else I want to say. Oh yeah, and like money spending. Okay, I'm only gonna get a bit into this because I don't make it like the whole video, because there's no point in that. But I think being aware of money spending is definitely something I need to improve on. But also, I know a lot of us struggle with, and it's just like, I think the simplest way to put it is budgeting your money and also being aware of what you're spending your money on. Like, if you know every day that you're going to a coffee place and spending £2 on a coffee, and then by the end of the month you've like wasted £20 on a coffee every day, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what I need to do in my life. Like, I need to be a lot more aware of what decisions like I'm making and how they'll affect me in the long term, rather than impulsively being like, this will be great in the moment. But then also not being too hard on myself and being like, you can't do that, because we can all make small impulsive decisions as long as they're not like detrimental to our health. So yeah, I think just having more fun with life as well. Like, I often come off as a very serious person, but it's only because like what I've been through. But I definitely feel like sometimes you just need to let go, let loose a bit, chill the fuck out. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Shit, sometimes you don't have to be so anxious about. And if it does go to shit, then so be it. Like, it doesn't matter that much. So yeah, that's, I think, everything I wanted to say, and I'll see you in the next one.